You know, you really are starting to feel it now. You walk outside and you're starting to feel that intense holiday spirit here in New York. Of course, last night was the annual tree lighting ceremony in Rockefeller Center. Anybody here? Have you seen the tree today? Have you? It's
beautiful.
It's right out there somewhere. If you look hard enough, you'll see it. No, it's beautiful, the tree lighting ceremony. I just heard this morning. Over 100,000 people showed up to watch that ceremony and commit crimes in Midtown. And no, 100,000 people, and you know, that's exciting. A lot of people talk about the Christmas tree lighting. Isn't that great? Sure, it's fine, but we here at Late Night also have an annual tradition to ring in the holidays, right? And I think our tradition is pretty special, too. And I want to talk about it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Late Night with Conan O'Brien Christmas Lighting Spectacular.
From Studio 6A in Rockefeller Center, it's the Late Night with Conan O'Brien Christmas Lighting Spectacular. Join us as we usher in the holiday season with a musical celebration featuring stars too big to name, plus special guests too big to name. And now, please welcome your host, Conan O'Brien.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hello and welcome to the Late Night Christmas Lighting Spectacular. We've got a great show for you tonight. Now, let me introduce my co-host for this evening, celebrating her 10th year on Access Hollywood, the lovely Ms. Nancy ODell.
Thank you very much, Conan. I have to say that New York is such a magical place to spend the holidays.
It sure is, Nancy. And tonight, we're going to kick off the holiday season with the lighting of this glorious 6-foot-tall North American Pagoda. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be Christmas without a Pagoda.
No, it sure would not.
No. Lighting the Pagoda is an American tradition that dates back centuries.
Now, over the years, and today more than ever, the Pagoda has become a symbol of hope and joy in New York for the holidays. And Conan, did you know that Pagodas typically have lifespans of 200 years?
Wow. I didn't know that. But Nancy, if there's one question that everybody asks, it's, how did you get such a big Pagoda into your studio? Well, this year's 6-foot-tall North American Pagoda came from Poughkeepsie, New York, specifically the front yard of Joan and Barry Wendell.
Now, he was here when we bought the house.
Right. You realize how long ago that was?
Was that over 50 years?
Absolutely.
He was small.
He was small.
He's grown.
The whole world is
They
going
will
to be
see
watching our aid.
Our aid on television.
Yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. But I'm still going to miss him.
Removing the Pagoda was no easy task. First, the Pagoda was wrapped and bound to prevent limb breakage. Then, he was carefully pried from the ground, hoisted up, and placed on a flatbed truck.
All right, let's go.
For the 30-mile journey to Rockefeller Center and Studio 6A. Oh, truly amazing.
Oh, yes. Now we'll be lighting the Christmas Pagoda in just a few minutes.
But first, what would a New York holiday spectacular be without an ice rink? We've got one right here in Studio 6A. Thanks to our limited space, we're proud to bring you the world's smallest ice rink.
And Conan, you know what? This is a very interesting factoid. There is enough ice in this rink to fill a rink twice its size, half as deep.
Incredible. And who better to use the world's smallest ice rink than world champion bronze medalist Galit Chait and Sergei Sakhnovsky.
And now Galit and Sergei perform an interpretive skating routine to the tune of Have a Merry Little Christmas, performed by Grammy-eligible recording artist David Cassidy.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas, if the fates allow. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. now.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, David. That was wonderful. Now, David, you're from New Jersey. Did your parents take you to see the Pagoda when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah, of course, but I have never been so very close to the Pagoda.
It's incredible. Now, David, isn't it true you only agreed to appear on our spectacular if we'd plug your new Broadway musical, The Rat Pack is Back, opening December 12th at the Supper Club?
That's right, The Rat Pack is Back is opening on December 12th at the Supper Club, and still just nothing but a promotional whore.
So you're not on Access Hollywood weeknights at 7:30. That would be Monday through Friday with our weekend edition airing on the weekends.
No, I'm not.
Thanks a lot, David. Nancy?
Conan, thank you very much. Now, did you know that the very first Pagoda was brought to New York in 1802 by Benjamin Franklin, and that tonight's Pagoda is over 1,000 months old?
Oh, wow. And this North American Pagoda looks like it's ready to shine.
Now, that shouldn't be a problem because this year's Pagoda has been wrapped in over 120-watt bulbs. That is 3 watts for every square inch of Pagoda.
Now, folks, while we wait for the big moment, here's a very special performance of Hark the Herald Angels Sing by New York's own under-rehearsed, reluctant children's choir. Children's choir. Incredible.
Oh, just incredible. Now, Conan, did you know that tonight's Pagoda thrives in warm climates and that I actually walked in on my brothers kissing once?
None of us knew that. I remember. And you folks should remember that tonight's show is being simulcast on the world-famous Astrovision screen in New York's Times Square. Now, of course, using the Astrovision screen is very, very expensive technology, so we should use it very wisely and not waste any time. Hey, everyone, check this out. Wow, that was incredible.
It sure was. Definitely. Now, here's a fun holiday fact for you. There is enough glass in that Astrovision screen to make over 4,000 crack pipes.
Wow, okay, and now with a holiday greeting for our Latino audience, with their rendition of Feliz Navidad, please welcome, once again, the under-rehearsed, reluctant children's choir. Thank you very much. That was amazing.
Thank you, guys. That was very amazing.
Oh, yeah. None of them want to be here. The under-rehearsed, reluctant children's choir. Weren't they wonderful?
They were wonderful. Very under-rehearsed.
Yes, they were.
Very under-enthusiastic.
Oh, of course.
Yes, all right. Well, here's an interesting tidbit about children that you may not have known. It is legal to adopt them, but you are not allowed to sell them. I learned that last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good for us all to remember. Thank you. Wait a minute, Nancy. I think I hear something. Yeah, those bells should only mean one thing. A visit from Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, everybody.
Oh, yes! On beaches! Here we go! I saw Mommy humping Santa Claus. Thank you very much. It was so dramatic, don't you see? Sing along if you know it, folks. She humped his filthy leg. Then he made her sit and beg. Then I was forced to watch as he put eggnog on his crotch. Oh, and I saw Mommy humping Santa's filthy leg. It's the source of all my hostility. If only Santa had licked himself or gotten some from an elf. I'd be 99% poop free. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hey, Alan, this is the way you stuff a dog. Oh, come on, Elfie, get in on this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Incredible. Thank you, Triumph. Well, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. It's time to light the Pagoda. Are you all ready? Let's do it. 10, 9,